In the NBA playoffs, they say a series doesn't really start until one team wins on the road. After winning the first 2 games at home, the Miami Heat know the task at hand.
We did what we're supposed to do, win at home, and now they're going to try to do the same. And we have to have an incredible sense of urgency in Game 3.
Philadelphia is a city supposedly known for brotherly love. However, it's really hard to find any love at all when you are the visiting team. This season, the road has been good to the Heat, a place where they have come together like a band of brothers and faced any and all adversity as one. Tonight, the task will be even tougher as the Philly Fanatics try desperately to help their beloved Sixers get Game 3. It is time for Heat Live, delivered by Papa John's. It's time. It's game number 3 in that building right there. If you don't know what it is, it's the Wells Fargo Center. The folks are all coming in for this game 3 of this Eastern Conference first-round series between the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers as the Heat come in with a 2-0 lead. Come on, courtside, Jason Jackson here with you, and let the playoffs begin.
Here's that chant again. Making the Heat's defense great, Joel Anthony.
It was a little interesting, a little different, obviously, you know, but it's all in fun. So I'm definitely not an MVP candidate, but you know, just the fact that you know the fans are, active at the game. You know, it's nice to see.
Joel, he may not hear the chants, but that man is so important to everything that's going on. Blocks, impacting the game, a key ingredient. Get any large pizza at the new papajohns.com for just $12. LeBron, how important is 5-0?
I mean, he's a big part of our team. He's the anchor of our defense in the interior, and he just try to keep his confidence high.
He can do things, especially offensively. Defensively, I mean, he has it. He goes up, he challenges, everyone at the rim, at the basket.
He's one of those guys who can change the course of the game. He can impact the game hugely without scoring a basket.
Joel Anthony is a name that is pouring out of the mouth of Sixers coaches and players, and now Sixers fans will see his impact in person tonight. Look under those hoodies. That's Wade. That's Bron. D. Wade. Program the DVR.
Sunsports, the place to be for white hot TV.
What motivates me?
James flips it up and over the shoulder.
Playoff basketball.
Blocked by James. LeBron just bullying his way under the basket. The power.
What gets me excited?
Well, LeBron drives to the basket, lays it in, and is fouled.
The sound the crowd makes right before I elevate and throw one down.
There's LeBron. Oh my! Up in the sky. He can't crack it down.
Playoff basketball on Sunsports.
James drives. LeBron elevates. Tough shot. And attacks with a runner. It drops. Got it to go. James with 2 to shoot. Buries it through.
It's worth watching.
That is 5:30 this afternoon. About 5 o'clock. 2 of your Heat All-Stars showed up like stars in a limo, but then they put the hard hat on a half hour later and went to work on the floor. You think they want to win Game 3 and move on with their lead?
Going forward, this will be my last first-round exit for a while. I'll tell you that. So I'm looking forward to, continue to build and being with some great players next year.
Memories of a championship will forever remain part of Dwayne Wade's legacy. But with each passing season since, the opportunity to return to the game's most glorious stage has eluded him. After progressing further and deeper into the postseason in each of his first 3 seasons, Dwayne faced his future knowing all too well the harsh realities that accompany 3 consecutive first-round exits. He knew, we knew, something had to change. And something did, in ways few could have ever imagined. While the city of Miami and the Heat organization were unquestionably appealing to both Chris Bosh and LeBron James, it was ultimately the opportunity to play with a proven winner that convinced them both to unite rather than oppose Dwayne Wade in pursuit of that singular goal which he had already shown both the desire and determination to achieve.
It gives me a lot of confidence knowing that, when them guys, Chris and LeBron and other guys decide to sign here in Miami, to play with me, I know how to win. I know what it looks like and feels like to win. So, you put all of the talent and the ingredients together. With that, it becomes something special.
Each knew they wanted more than what they had. Each realized they needed more than what one alone could give. Each sacrificed to make the sum greater than any of the individual parts, and to experience moments like those in which they are now prepared to define themselves.
Welcome, everybody, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home of the famous cheesesteak sandwich and the 76ers. And welcome, Heat fans, back to the 2011 NBA playoffs. Tonight, Game 3 of Round 1 between Miami and the Sixers. The Heat lead this best of 7, 2-0. Miami actually has 9 straight wins against the Sixers, including Games 1 and 2 played in South Florida. The Heat defeated the Sixers in Game 1 on Saturday, 97-89, and they knocked off Philadelphia Monday night, 94-73. The 21-point win, the widest margin so far in these 2011 playoffs. LeBron James and Chris Bosh have carried the offense. Meanwhile, Dwayne Wade has been quiet. Coach Wade with just 15 points a game on 42% shooting, but bad news for Philadelphia. Wade back to 100%. The migraine is now history.
He's feeling good, Eric. It doesn't matter how many points he scores. We know he's going to be effective on the court, being a distributor, playing defense, rebounding. He'll score if the Heat need him to score.
It's time now for your Papa John's tip of the game. Get any large pizza at Papa John's for just $12. Even their signature specialties, $12. Only at the new PapaJohns.com. Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, Jason Jackson, the Sunsports crew, LeBron and company, all ready for Game 3 here at the Wells Fargo Center. Packed with over 20,000 fans, most of them rooting for the 76ers.
Through the legs, crossover behind the back, fall down, assist is got to be up there now.
Yeah, it's up there. It definitely started a run for us, and luckily I was able to get rid of the ball before I traveled, so and D-Wade was able to slam it home. So it's a great play for us. It's a great team win, and we're looking to close them out on Sunday. And
to that point, NBA history had that look in his eye, that 3 on his back. It's significant. They're up 3-0 as he stares me down. I think it's the tie. I'm not sure. But victorious 194 with a 3-0 lead in the city of brotherly love. Show your love, D-Wade. Show your love. Let's talk about Dwayne Wade for a second, because this morning I asked him specifically, are you 100%? Are you feeling better? He said, look, I'm not worried about my body. I'm not worried about my mentality. I don't have to worry about food or if I have enough fluids. All I have to do is worry about basketball. When that man worries about basketball singularly, you have a problem. He was magically delicious offensively, defensively, and inspirational, and even gave me the stank eye when it was all said and done. Number 3 helping on way to the 3-0 lead in this series.
Tying a Heat playoff record held by Cycli, Haslam, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Eric, they call these 50-50 situations where either team could get the rebound. Zydrunas Ilgauskas early was all over the offensive boards. Did a great job of tapping the ball in. He wasn't the only one doing it, but he did have those 4 early. And then later on in the game, there was other guys contributing, not just the Big Z, but what a great job of not giving up on the play, just going there. They could have given that. They gave that to Joel. It was really Bosh that made that. Eric, you were right on that call. And then just so many offensive rebounds. It's really debilitating for the opposing team. Play decent defense for a while and then give up the offensive basket.
LeBron James had a 19-rebound game for Cleveland last year against Boston. Coach Tony Fiorentino, and for Jason Jackson and our entire crew, I'm Eric Reed. Heat fans, thank you so much for enjoying this extraordinary NBA ride with us. And by the way, the final score again here in Game 3, the Heat 100 and the 76ers 94. If you want to watch tonight's game all over again, it will air tonight a little past midnight and tomorrow at 1 in the afternoon right here on Sunsports. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your home for Miami Heat basketball. For Tony, Jax, and the entire crew, I'm Eric Reed saying thank you for watching another great season of Heat basketball. And before we say goodnight, South Florida, don't forget, Inside the Heat is coming up. Right now, we take a moment to thank all the men and women who help bring the Heat experience to fans at games and on TV on Sunsports. Good night, everybody.